experts, engineers, business people in technology from Amman and from Jordan. So we've already made some great progress in bringing you all together in the same room. And that's why we want to start Amman Tech Tuesdays. So welcome to Amman Tech Tuesdays. All right, so very quickly moving to what is Amman Tech Tuesday. First of all, it's a casual gathering, but structured gathering as well. So, as you can see, the tech community is very, very casual. We work in jeans, and that's the great thing about us: no ties, no suits, and let's keep it that way. I should be careful though, because as we know from ArabNet, Khalid Jalasini is known to be the Arabic stripper now. So if we tell him it's too casual, he might come and make a show, but that's good too. But it's structured. Well, when I say structured, because we're going to have sessions, so it's coming together. There's a networking session in between, but usually what we're going to do is just present some sessions with some great speakers and bring you guys together. And it's happening on the first Tuesday of every month. So to keep the momentum, we don't want to have too frequent meetings. We want to start it slowly, but hopefully grow to a better and bigger event in the future. Of course, it's an open platform, so anyone, and especially the people who are going to present in front of you today, have all stepped up to the plate and wanted to present their ideas or what they're doing here at the local scene to everyone and share their ideas with you. The last thing is, it comes from the community and it's for the community. So really, it's organically coming together, and that's the beauty of Amman Tech Tuesday. So why do we want to put Amman Tech Tuesday together, and why did we start? First of all, we want to interweave and fortify the ties within the tech community. Sorry. So, back to my point, interweave and fortify ties in the tech ecosystem. We have a very special ecosystem here, and Amman is not a very big place, and Jordan in general is not a very big place, so we need to all know each other. We need to all meet each other, so we can work together for a larger goal of becoming, one of the prominent areas in the region for technology. Of course, we need to stay current on developments on the international and local levels, so we can share these ideas, we can share the things that are going on locally and internationally through news, through just talking to each other. And that's a great thing, it's very important. The third point is that we continuously learn from each other and share ideas. So we're very fortunate to have some local experts in technology who've reached some great prominent places on the global scale, and we need to learn from them. We need to talk to them and interact with them. So sharing ideas is very important. The fourth and final point is to promote innovation and solve problems. So there are issues and we're growing, but definitely together we can come up with solutions that will make things better for us and allow us to grow. So we have two codes here, very simply, at Amman Tech Tuesday, and that we live by, and any event is going to go by. The first one is that it's arranged on a zero-cost model. So to arrange Tech Tuesday, we should be able to arrange it without paying one single penny to anyone. And the community should be able to recognize the value of bringing all these minds together in the same place and learning from each other and working towards a similar goal. So, we should be able to put these sessions together with zero friction, hopefully, from any party. And we thank the people who step up to the plate, and like Princess Sumaya University, and they gave us this hall today to use. The second one is closely tied into the first one, which is it's not a sponsorship opportunity. So I thank many of the companies that contacted me over the course of planning Tech Tuesday. However, we really don't want your money. Money would be great to have. We can probably do something great with it. But the big plan is that we come together because we're passionate about technology. It's not because we're passionate about a certain company or who's coming from, this Microsoft or Google, whoever. So it's really about us being passionate about what we do and how we can present it to each other. So looking at the local scene and trying to plan out the principle behind Tech Tuesday, we found that naturally any tech ecosystem around the world is kind of segmented. So we have people in social media, for example, the open source community, tech marketing, digital arts, hardware solutions, e-commerce, and many, many others. And so all these groups, they kind of meet on a their own level, and they only talk to each other. So talk between groups doesn't really happen that often. And so what we want to promote is to have these groups be able to talk to each other and be able to share their ideas. And so we learn what the people in mobile technologies are doing. We learn what the people in social media are doing, or what new business practices are coming out of the internet community. So what we did at Amman Tech Tuesday is we made the platform adoptable. So any one of these groups, anyone here who would like this, belongs to one of these groups and likes to step up to the plate, can completely take and create their own Amman Tech Tuesday. Of course, with planning and with supervision of the initial Amman Tech Tuesday team, which is open, anybody can join, and they can create their own Amman Tech Tuesday, which is a great thing. It's completely centered around their interests, what they do, and they can tell the rest of the world or the rest of the community about it. So I'm very happy to announce that on Tuesday, June 1st, 2010, which is the first Tuesday of June next month, Amman Tech Tuesdays will be completely run and managed by the open source community. So they're the first group that came and stepped up to the plate. They're very active here in Amman. I'm sure you all know them. And they offered to create their own Tech Tuesday for Amman. And so hopefully they'll be able to attract a big crowd and tell you what innovations they've been doing. And they're very, very interesting. So that's a great thing. So everyone's going to be able to get, every month, get their own word, get their own, chance to tell the rest of us what they're doing and what innovations they're coming up with. So basically, we live in Jordan, and what does this all mean? How do we want to position our country? Is it really, do we want to position it as, the next Silicon Valley? I personally don't think so. I think a lot of people around us really don't think so. Silicon Valley is great, but I think we should keep Silicon Valley to the valley, and we should start coming up with our own thing. We're talking about innovation here. I mean, branding might be nice. Silicon Valley has its own brand. However, we could come up with something funny like the Silicon Sahara, or maybe the digital desert, something like that. But brands don't matter. At the end of the day, we have the expertise, we have the knowledge, we have the willpower and determination to create a world-class tech hub here in Amman, here in Jordan, actually. And we are going to do this, and this is achievable. And really, we can all come together and make this a goal that will come to reality. So this is very important. And of course, our philosophy here at Tech Tuesday, and this is my last point, is that innovation comes from seamlessly and openly sharing information. So I invite you all to come together and really share your ideas, share your passion, and let people be able to appreciate them as well in return. Because that's the only way we're going to be able to grow together. If we keep it to ourselves, nobody's going to get excited about it. So you have a great idea, come and present it. Come and tell people about it. Let them get excited about it. You get a better idea if it's going to work or not. And you get a better idea if it will make it in the real world. So because other people have experiences that are going to be useful to you. And so that concludes my introduction to Amman Tech Tuesday. And if you have any ideas, you can email at iamammantt.com. And you can present your ideas, your feedback about the event, or whatever is happening, or maybe even ask for your own Tech Tuesday in the future. So, moving on to our first session, we have a lawyer, a local lawyer here, Omar Al-Tawil. He has been very active in the tech scene. He's not a tech person, obviously, he's a lawyer. But tech law is becoming a very important part of our community, about our businesses. So he's here to talk about some of the innovations that have been happening there, and I'll leave it to him. So please help me welcome Omar Al-Tawil.